Hello friends, Namaste. Welcome to the channel. So are you ready to learn something new? Yes? So here we go. We will be discussing now the multiplier effects of tourism. How tourism has benefited the entire community, the nation and the stakeholders. So as you know that tourism is one of the emerging largest service sector in India. It is the fourth largest service sector, and it creates a lot of job opportunities. Out of 10 people, one would be from tourism sector. In India, it has contributed some 8.1% of the employment ratio. So when we talk about the multiplier effect of tourism, it is how tourism is creating the ripple effect into the economy. That is, it not only covers the destination and the people residing in the destination for their development. Apart from that, there are other products which are associated with tourism, and people providing services of those product are being benefited. So it's not only the destination or the hoteliers or the transport sectors in one place, it's all other service providers, that is the foreign exchange service provider, the guide service provider, the entertainment service providers. All these sectors get benefited because of tourism. So hence it is called as the multiplier effect of tourism. So it adds value to the economy, it adds value to the culture, the preservation of the environment, ecology, by educating the tourist and the local people, and many more such multiplier effects we will discuss now. So here the first thing which is already been discussed is, which is visible, is the direct employment in hotel, restaurant, retail establishments and transportation. So retail establishments, which I have not spoken, like the various supermarkets which are near to the travel destinations, tourist destinations, near to hotels, are being benefited because of tourism. A second but less visible benefit consists of supporting industries and professions. So apart from the main sector of tourism product, it supports other industries and professions as well. That is the revenue management software companies, the institutes, the tourism professors, lecturers, and many such ways it provides opportunities to other profession people as well. Say for example, if a healthcare service is near to the destination, they are being benefited by the kind of service they'll provide at that destination. Now again I would say, because of the COVID pandemic attack in 2020 and in 2021, we have observed that there is a lot of requirement of healthcare services in travel and tourism sector. So this is how things are emerging, and the kind of multiplier effect tourism industry provides to other sector. The third benefit of tourism is the multiplier effect. So it talks about that how as tourist expenditures are recycled through the local economy. So how it goes from one product to another product, that is, government use economic impact models to estimate overall employment gains in goods and services consumption resulting from tourism multipliers. So all the tax which is being collected through the tourist, the foreign currency exchange which is added, then the other tourism bodies contributing towards the tax, these are all the multiplier effects of tourism. Now tourism helps shift the tax burden to non-residents. So this is what the multiplier effect. Non-residents are not required to contribute towards the tax. So for example, tourism accounts for more than half of Bermuda's foreign exchange and tax revenues. Bermuda's per head embarkation fee is one of the highest in the world, as are its import taxes on durables from cars to refrigerators. So this is the kind of multiplier effect the tourism provides. So from embarkation fee itself, the revenue which has been generated. New York's cumulative bed tax on hotel room raises hundreds of millions of dollars in annual revenue. So from the service industry, the tax which is generated, it adds to the GDP. The other examples are mention of Hawaii, Los Angeles, how the tax and hidden taxes are adding value to their GDP. The other benefit of tourism is it stimulates the exports of locally made products. That is, the demand of handicrafts, souvenirs, traditional items, and it creates that kind of market in the international society. So when we talk about Kashmir shawls, Kashmir carpets, which are highly in demand in the international community, and it adds 15 to 20% of total expenditure. So even when a tourist comes, he expends 15 to 20% of his expenditure in buying of souvenirs. So this is, with this particular diagram, it's trying to show how tourism creates a multiplier effect, where, like for example, a new hotel is set up, so it will create jobs directly in the hotel, and there would be the local businesses supply services, transportation and other services which would be created because of the hotel. Then other companies are attracted to the area, so because of the hotel, then other companies will come, like the entertainment, and then could be IT companies nearby. And then what it happens, when the jobs are created, the workers spend their income in the local area. So that local area gets the boost because of the economy growth, and the area becomes popular in the tourist destination. And then again, reinvestment starts happening. One thing which is required to be kept in mind, that there would be a lot of money leakage activity because of the intermediaries involved. So the tourism sector has to take care of it. This is how the entire multiplier effect is shown in this particular diagram. Even the taxes spent on infrastructure helps a lot in boosting the place as well as generating revenue in the place. Now we have spoken about the marketing strategies, we have spoken about the multiplier effect of tourism. In this slide, we will be discussing about destination management. Why destination management is important? Destination management is important because the upkeep of a destination is required to be taken care by some players. Either it is being offered by the government or through private sector. So there are various destination management companies, DMCs, or destination management organizations who play a vital role in maintaining a destination, taking care of its planning and development, the strategic decisions which are required to keep the place as it is, following all standards of environment protections, and taking care of the local people who are involved in the services of tourism business in that particular destination. So here, responsibility for management of tourist destination is generally shared by many diverse public and private organizations. So that's what I said, either it could be a public or a private organization, and it is known as a destination management organization. This includes departments and ministries of tourism, as well as chamber of commerce, hotel, motel association, environmental organization, and many more. So these DMOs are a big group of people, whereas DMCs, destination management companies, are private players. Basically they operate the inbound tourism activities at that destination. So destination that fail to maintain the necessary infrastructure or build inappropriate infrastructure faces significant risks. Thus there is a need of destination management organizations. Like, for example, Italy's Adriatic Sea coast has been devastated by the adverse publicity associated with the growth of brown algae that makes swimming nearly impossible in that place. So, there was a requirement of the destination management organization to take care of the place. Destination marketing is the work of the destination management organization. So, they need to know to what extent they have to promote a place, or they have to restrict the movement of tourists in that particular place so that they can preserve the attributes of that destination. Now, the tourism planners, that is the destination management organizations, their work is to conduct a careful audit of the existing resources so that they can find out the carrying capacity. Now, what is carrying capacity of a place? Carrying capacity of a place is based on the square feet area, based on the ecological, the biosphere contribution in that place, how many number of tourists can be allowed at a particular time in the place. So that is called as carrying capacity. That has to be determined by the destination management organization, and accordingly they should promote the place. So they should know that if the place is not having a standard to have mass form of tourists in that place, they should restrict the promotion of that particular place. Any kind of tourism investment and development, from low cost market entry for festivals or events, or infrastructure development of stadiums, airports, convention centers, has to be taken care by the destination management organizations. Even sports event, if it is happening at a place, the destination management organization have to take care for the infrastructure at that place. Regardless of the cost, the urban renewal planners seek to build tourism into the heart of the city's revitalization. Like, they want to develop urban areas for growth point of view. So that is the reason most of the destination management organization try to concentrate on cities as well. So some examples are Boston's Quincy Market, New York Lincoln Center, and San Francisco Fisherman's Wharf, who are working for the city's rebuilding activity. So when we talk about concentrating on the attractions, facilities, services, it acts as the pull factor in the destination, and it has to be taken care by the destination management organizations. So just now I've spoken about the need of destination management and the role of destination management organization. In this slide we can discuss about that how destination management organization under the Ministry of Tourism, specifically now we'll talk about India, the national tourism organizations helps in promoting a destination, and they work for the management of the destination. So what are their objectives for the destinations? It is to steer destination development, so all type of infrastructure and conservation preservation activities has to be taken care. To increase tourism influx by calculating the carrying capacity, so they need to manage both the part. To spread the benefits of tourism, so they need to communicate the benefits of tourism to all the stakeholders. To reduce impacts on environment and local culture, so they have to keep a watch on the tourism activities and work on the protection element of the destination. To promote and market the country ultimately for tourism, so promotion marketing is an important activity which the destination management organization has to key in. Now there are various DMOs partnership. Either the partnership happens for accommodation, transportation activities, or food and beverage activities, or for retailing activities. So here there are some examples given of DMO partners with other organizations. That is for stay arrangements. So when we talk about specific organization, that is, for example, in Karnataka, Mayura Hotels are the accommodation partner of the KSTDC, that is Karnataka State Tourism Corporation, and for maintaining the destinations. Then attraction managers, so they have various individual attraction managers who take care of the properties, the destinations, or they give it to some private tour operators to take care of the maintenance, like SOTC, Thomas Cook, and Sita are good example of DMO's partnership. Food and beverage providers such as restaurants, pubs, and cafes are also been in association with DMOs, so they try to partner with them. Retail outlets such as the shopping centers, the transportations, and various public sector organizations for getting licenses and services, permissions during events is required for the DMOs to conduct events. So this is a small image about destination management organization and how they work in partnership with various outlets, to travel agents, through public sector organizations, retail outlets, attraction managers, the restaurants, accommodation, whatever I have said in the previous slide. Let us summarize what we have learned in this session. We have learned in this session the importance of star marketing strategy, which is the contemporary marketing strategy. Star marketing means storytelling, trigger, amusement, and reaction, which is being created by the traveler themselves, by the customer themselves. We have discussed about the value co-creation and disruption in tourism industry, how the customer and the suppliers are creating values in the tourism chain. And then we have discussed about destination management activities, plus we have discussed about the multiplier effects of tourism. Hope you like this session. Thank you.